Welcome back to another video, and what I'm about to show you will determine if you'll ever be successful with Facebook ads or marketing in general. Right now you're probably running your ads by emotion, so instead of analyzing the data, you put the ads up, and if they don't work, you create another campaign. You create 5 more new ad creatives, or you test 2 ad copies a week, hoping that the ads will eventually work. So essentially, you're just throwing shit against the wall and see what sticks while you burn through all your ad budget or your client's ad budget. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to properly analyze your ads data, so your metrics, so you can actually see why your ads aren't working, and you can go ahead and fix the specific issue that will fix the ads instead of just creating like a new ad. Or if your ads work, you can see why they are working, so you can use this for future ads, and you can still improve areas that could work even better. And even if you're the worst marketer in the world and your advertising skills suck, when you know how to actually analyze the data, you will eventually succeed. Because when you just test enough things and you actually know how to analyze the data, then you will eventually come up with a winning ad. So without further talking, let's just dive into it. So what you can see right here is an ad account of one of my clients, and here I have custom metrics. So I don't know how familiar you are with the whole Facebook advertising setup, but right here you have all those different tabs with different metrics and data that you can analyze. For example, we have the delivery, amount spent, we have the impressions, and on each ad you can basically see the metrics, and I'm gonna break down my personal metrics setup, how you can basically apply the setup for your own ad account, basically to all your ad accounts, and how you can actually analyze the data and see, for example, if your ad creative is the problem, if your form is the problem, or if your copy is the problem. So your ad account, probably this is like a test account of mine, looks more like this. So you have like some random ass metrics like last significant edit, attribution settings, and some other like random basically metrics. So what you want to do is you click here on this button, and then you want to create customized columns. So you click this, and now I'm going to show you exactly what metrics I personally use. So as you can see here on the right, you have all the metrics that are in your column right now. So you want to just X all of them, every single one, so that there's nothing here, that it's just empty. And then you want to start adding the same things that I just add right now. So first of all, of course, you want to check the delivery. This just means that you can see, like, is your ad live right now? Is it in learning phase, or is it off? And yeah, very straightforward. Then you want the amount spent, of course. So you want to see how much you spend. You want then like it comes more like into the actual metrics. So you want to definitely have the impressions in there, and you want to have reach in there. So what's the difference between reach and impressions? So as you can see right here, we got on this particular ad, we got 96 impressions and 92 reach, or 149 impressions and 119 reach. And impressions is basically how many times your ads have seen, but it can also be seen like by like 2 or 3 or 5 times by a single person. So when we have 149 impressions, it could be there's just 3 people that saw the ads 50 times, basically. So this is exaggerated, but this could be the case. And then reach are actually like how many people did you reach. So in this case, it's 119. So it's 119 different people that saw the ads and 149 impressions. So obviously you want this number to be as similar as possible, right? Because when you got like 10,000 impressions, but you only got a reach of 1,000, then that would mean that only 1,000 people saw your ads, but they saw the ads like so many times that you got 10,000 impressions. And this is bad, because you want to show your ads to as many people as possible. And this also ties with the next metric I want to show you, the frequency. So you go back in here, you type in frequency, you want to check this. So what this shows you is basically the average value of how many times your ad has been seen by a single person. So In this case, the frequency is 1.25. So on average, a person saw the ad 1.25 times. So obviously, when you only target like a small audience and the ads are only getting shown to the same people over and over again, then the frequency will rise and it will go up to 1.5%, and then at some point higher, like to 2 or 3 or more percent. So this is when the ad fatigue comes in. So let's say you have an ad and it runs great, you generate leads, but then after like a few weeks, somehow it just stops working. So this can have many reasons, but the first thing I look at is the frequency, because when the frequency is above 2, then you know that the average person has seen your ad like 2 times. So, and then you can also look again at the impressions and the reach. If the value, like if you got much more impressions than reach, then you know that you're just targeting the same people over and over again. So you want to maybe create a new campaign, start fresh, or try to like target a broader audience. So you don't target like only a small audience with like interest and detail targeting. So that's the first 3 metrics. Then we have the CPM, obviously extremely important. You should know what this means. This is the cost per mil, so cost per 1,000 impressions. Yeah, pretty basic. So this is how much you pay per 1,000 impressions. So I just told you what impressions are. So for 1,000 impressions in this ad, I pay $99, and this is on the high end. In solar, like particularly in my niche in solar, this is generally higher because it's extremely competitive and it's a like a high ticket niche. So those are like 2 factors that play into it, because like first of all, the competition, especially in some areas like California, is extremely high. So many people run ads. So your ad needs to be really, really good to get like a decent CPM and get shown to many people. While in other industries like, I don't know, landscaping or permanent makeup, your CPM will generally be much lower. There you should strive for like a CPM of $10 to $20. In higher ticket industries like solar, around $50 to $100 is fine. But if it gets like way higher, like 186, that's pretty bad, because you just don't reach enough people, and you want to reach, like the more people you reach, the better. But don't get only caught up in the CPM, because sometimes the CPM is very high, but you still get great results because there are like other metrics that play into this. So you want to get your CPM as low as possible, but if it's not extremely low, then don't worry if you're like, this doesn't have to be the problem. But if you want to improve your CPM, the best thing that you can do is actually change your creative, because the reason why you got a high CPM is probably that your creative is not catchy enough. So people scroll through social media like Instagram and Facebook, and they see your ad and just scroll past it. And then this is the reason why your CPM is very high, basically, because Facebook sees, okay, this ad is not interesting because many people skip it, so I'm not going to show it to as many people, because Facebook wants to make their users enjoy the platform, so they just want to basically the most impressions go to the most, like the highest quality ads that actually get engagement and where people actually stop. So what you can do, like as a quick solution for this, is just, if you run a video ad, you can adjust like your hook. So the first 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds of the video, you want to have a strong hook so people stop scrolling and actually watch the ad. This will lower your CPM. And then if you run image ads, you want to have something catchy, like bright colors or something weird looking, so people actually stop scrolling and look at your ad. And this is a quick solution to bring your CPM down. And then next metrics are the clicks all, and then the CTR all. So those are also tied together. So clicks all, you want to go in here, you want to click clicks all, you want to check that, and you want to do CTR all and also check that. So clicks are like, there are link clicks. I'm about to speak about the link clicks in a second, but there are clicks, normal clicks, and link clicks. So all clicks are just is just pretty much any interaction that someone has with your ads. So for example, when they see your ads and they click like the little see more button, you know, like when you get your ad copy and there's like after like 3 lines it cuts off, and when they click the see more button, that counts as a click. If they click the like on the ad, that sounds that's a click. And then if they click, like if you got a video ad and they click on the video to play the video, this is also a click. So the clicks all are just, is pretty much all the engagement that you get with your ads. And then the CTR all is just the rate at which people are clicking your ad. So for example, if you got it's basically the percentage of the impressions that you have that actually click the ad and engage with the ads. So you want to have this as high as possible. Something like around 5% is really good, or more is really good. Around 4% is definitely decent and nice. 2 to 3%, like 3% is alright. That's okay. And if it gets like more towards 2% or even 1% or below 1%, then it's getting bad. Then you really want to change something in your ad and to basically, I mean, you have to think, when people engage with the ad, so they click on the ad, then the ad must be interesting. If they click see more to read the copy, then they are interested in the offer, they're interested in the ads, like you sparked their interest. Or if they engage with the ad in general, it has to be like some kind of interesting and relatable to the audience that you're targeting. So if you get a really bad CTR all, that's just a sign that your offering is not good, your positioning is not good, like how you convey your ad just doesn't resonate with the audience. So you may have a good CPM because they stop because the hook is interesting and or the colors are bright or whatever, but then they look at the ad and they decide to skip because they are not interested in what the ad tells. So this is how you can basically bring your CTR all up and get more clicks. And by the way, this is all tied together. So if you get more clicks, if you get a really high CTR all and Facebook sees, okay, people are engaging with this ad like crazy, like they're on social media, like on Facebook, what are also clicks, like when people share the ad with friends, people like the ad, very, very important. Also on Facebook, you can see on some ads, when I go in here real quick, you gotta see, I don't know, I have to find one real quick, but here you have this likes, for example, or like when people add, like here 12, we got 12 of those little like emojis. When people engage with the ads and like them and put those emojis on there, share them with their friends, this is all clicks, and this will indicate to Facebook that this is a good ad that people like to see. So it will show the ad to more people, right? So your CPM will be lower, you will reach more people for your money, and you will get more leads. So you really want to try to get your CTR all up. Then next thing is the link CTR. So the link CTR is actually only the clicks that when people like click on the learn more button right here, so on your call to action button, whatever your call to action button is, when people click on it or people click on your ad and get sent like to the lead form where they put in like their contact data, right? So your lead form should look somehow like this. Then this counts as a link click. Then we have the link. First of all, you want to also add this. So we have the link clicks, and then we also have the CTR link click-through rate. So we had the CTR all, which is just the rate, like in general, rate that people are clicking your ad, but now we want also the CTR link click-through rate, so the rate at which people are actually clicking your call to action button. And of course, you also want to have this high. Generally, it of course doesn't have to be as high as the CTR all, because this is actually people that go onto your lead form and click through the ad and do the action that you want them to take. So when you're about anywhere between 1 to 2%, that's decent. If you're over 2 or 3%, that's pretty good. Sometimes it's even like over 5%. That's really, really good for the link CTR. Very strong. So you want to keep that in eye. If it's like, again, below 1%, you might want to work on this. And how you work on this is, so the link CTR is often tied together with the call to action that you give. So you need, like in your ad copy as well as your ad itself, you need to have some kind of call to action. So you tell them, click the learn more button and fill out the 30-second form and blah blah blah, or just tell them to like next steps, to do like next steps, just click the learn more button or click the book now button. And by doing this call to action, your link click-through rate will get higher because you give people the instructions to do this. And if your link click-through rate is pretty low, you might want to try to stress the call to action a bit more. And if you're already doing this and you still don't get enough link clicks, then it's again probably a problem with your offering and like how your target audience that you're targeting resonates with your offer or your ad. Because if they read through the ad, right, and they engage with the ad, but they are not interested in what you got to offer and it's just not for them, then they will not click the call to action button and do what you want them to do. They will only do this if they see the offer, they feel like, okay, that's for me and I'm interested in this, so I'm gonna click on this. So if your link CTR is low, try to stress the call to action more and try to maybe work on your targeting or on your offering especially, and try to resonate like more with your actual audience that you're targeting. For example, location wise, if you target California homeowners, then mention California homeowners in the ad so they think, okay, that's for me. That's another thing. Then what we have here is pretty interesting. So this is a custom metric. This metric is actually like when you search this here, I called it a form conversion rate. When you search this here, I will have it, but you will not have it because you will have to create this, and I will actually show you how to create this. So first of all, what this shows you is the percentage at which people are actually converting into leads. So let's say 37 people click the link, so they click the learn more button. In this case, 27% of those people who click the learn more button converted into a lead, like 10 leads out of 37, that's 27%. So you can also calculate that manually, but it's always nicer to have like an actual metrics inside of Facebook. So I will show you how to create this. And this is very good because you also need to see like a link clicks is only when they click the call to action button, right? And then you also want to see the rate at which they actually finish the form. So if this rate is very low, then you know that something's wrong with your form. That either like the picture that you use in the form, like right when you again when you go in here and you actually take a look at your form, like maybe the picture is wrong, maybe the picture doesn't work, then you have like a headline here, maybe something's wrong with that. Generally, you like, just a quick tip, you want to match like the headline that you got in here. Like here, check if you qualify as my headline for this ad, and it's also pretty much the headline for the form, so you want to match this. And then here's also this little text, like the instruction text, and then you have like questions. So if your link clicks are not converting into leads, so your form CVR conversion rate is very low, then you might have like the wrong questions in there. You may have too many questions. I would recommend to do 2 to 3 questions at most. Another problem, as I said, could be the headline, the picture, what you write in here. Also, like for what type of data you ask at the end. So if you ask for a street address like me, what I would recommend for solar, then your form CVR will be probably a bit lower because people sometimes don't like to give away like their street address on such a form. So that's also really something you want to track. So you know when this is low, okay, maybe, and this is like, you can see this is where the power comes in, because let's say your CPM is good, your clicks all is good, your link clicks is good, your everything is good, and you're really getting like a lot of link clicks and your ad is killing it, but you're not getting any leads. Now you can basically properly analyze this and see, hey, okay, my form CVR is the problem, so I need to change the form. Well, if you don't track your metrics, you wouldn't know that your ad is actually performing extremely good because you get no leads, and then you just create another ad, testing another creative, another copy, and you're basically just wasting the results that you could have got just because you didn't analyze the metrics. So as I said, yeah, have all those metrics set up. I will show you real quick how to set up this form CVR metric. So what you want to do for that is you want to basically go here and wait, I will show you that in here actually. So what you want to do is you want to click here again, and then you want to basically do again customized columns, and then you want to click create custom metrics up here. Now here you can basically create the custom metrics. So just name this form CVR. You can give it a description like form conversion rate. yeah, this doesn't really matter. Always click percentage because you want the percentage. And then what you do right here is, so what you want to do is you want to type in here leads, right? Leads divided by link clicks. Why? Because you can see here we got the link clicks is 37 link clicks and we got 10 leads out of this. And now we want to basically want to see how much percent is 10 leads out of 37 link clicks. So yeah, you just divide leads by link clicks and boom, you make sure to actually select the percentage thing here, and then you just create the metric like this, and now you have the metric in here. You will see this up here, and now you can just check this and it will be in your metrics. Very useful. Then of course you also want to have the results. Very straightforward. You just want to check like how many leads are you actually getting, and then of course the cost per result, so your cost per lead basically. And yeah, then there's some more stuff that you don't really need to add. So that's pretty much it. It's extremely simple. And yes, there are like a million metrics, so you can go in here and you will see like endless amounts of metrics, and some of them can be useful sometimes, but honestly you will freak out if you just go too deep into it at the moment. So just try to keep it simple. Use the metric setup that I use, because this is totally enough to properly analyze your ads and actually see like what the bottlenecks of your ads are and adjust them and actually improve your ads. So you don't really need more than this. It's very simple. Keep it rather simple than focusing on too many metrics at a time. So this is pretty much it for the video. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful. If it was, then feel free to leave a like, share the videos with friends, or you can also ask me any questions in the comments if you got any, and I will try to answer them. And yeah, that's it for the video, and thank you for watching.